wants to win this fight just as badly as I do, and either one of us winning this fight will advance us in the 205-pound weight class. So that's just going to make for an exciting fight.
No one believes I'm going to beat Rich Franklin. I love to be underdog, but tonight I want to shot the will.
We'll have that typical striker versus grappler matchup, and we'll see how it unfolds. So if he thinks he's going to shock the world, then all will know.
Can't wait to hit him. I can't wait to put my hands on him and test his chin. I mean, I don't think it's been tested yet, so I'm planning on knocking him out. So I'm hoping I can get my hands on him.
I want to put a hurting on Chuck, you know, just for myself. You know, more than for anybody else. I want to do it for myself.
Been the first to knock a lot of guys out, and I'm planning on being his first loss and his first knockout.
But everybody's been telling me they're gonna give me my first loss for a long time now.
I'm gonna beat him. I'm going out there to fight, and you better be ready to fight, and I'm gonna hurt him.
Tonight I'm hosting Chuck Liddell's retirement party. After this fight, he's gonna take off his gloves and walk his old ass out the octagon, and I'm gonna stand there being the victor.
First time ever, the Octagon has come to Atlanta. The fans are ready and willing and able to cheer like they've never cheered before for their favorite UFC fighters here tonight in the South. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Goldberg. Welcome once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Chuck the Iceman Liddell. He ruled the UFC's light heavyweight division for a number of years. His 16 wins in the Octagon is a UFC record. But then there was the loss of his title to Quentin Rampage Jackson. He lost the next fight to Keith Jardine. Many thought he was done. Well, you know what? The story of his demise was greatly exaggerated. My partner is always Joe Rogan. He came back, Chuck did, beat Vanderlei Silva, and he wants his belt back.
Absolutely, and this is a very important fight for him. Rashad Evans, undefeated. Rashad is a very strong wrestler, and he comes from a great camp, and a camp that already has one victory over Chuck Liddell. He's a teammate of Keith Jardine. Chuck Liddell presents a very unique problem to most fighters, and that is the one-move checkmate. He has so much power in his punches that one slip and you're out before you know it. Rashad Evans has a solid chin, and he's got very good wrestling. He's been in there with larger guys before, as he has fought at heavyweight himself, winning the Ultimate Fighter as a heavyweight before dropping down to 205.
Well, our fans can vote all night on who they think will win our main event of the evening by voting online at UFC.com or on your cell phone by texting 1 for Chuck Liddell, 2 for Rashad Evans to 88222. That's 1 for Chuck, 2 for Rashad to 88222. Our text voting brought to you by Tap Out. Speaking of the light heavyweight division, Rich Franklin returns to 205. He wants to dominate once again, this time in the light heavyweight division.
This is a very interesting matchup because they have trained together in the past, and Rich freely admits that Matt Hamill controlled him in the wrestling aspect of the game. Rich Franklin, though, is not just a wrestler. He's a very well-rounded mixed martial artist. And I believe 205, we're going to see him with more energy. He cuts a significant amount of weight to get to 185. Matt Hamill is an internationally gifted wrestler, an international competitor who has won overseas some very big wrestling tournaments, incredibly solid base, very powerful puncher as well, and a really difficult guy to deal with once he gets on top of you. His ground control is excellent.
Mutual respect by those two men who will compete tonight. Also on the card, one of the best of all time, the dangerous one, Dan Henderson.
Martin, the Hitman Campman, a talented Muay Thai striker who also has great submission skills, taking on former King of Pancrase, Nate the Great Marquardt, a very well-rounded and dynamic fighter.
And dangerous Dan Henderson is back.
Former middleweight and light heavyweight pride champion, Dan Henderson, a powerful wrestler with devastating knockout power, and Husamar Palhares, a jiu-jitsu phenom.
Our rules of the Octagon are brought to you by BSN, the world leader in physique, performance, and energy supplements. As always, 3 judges scored the bout. The bout duration for all fights tonight will be 3 5-minute rounds. Once again, a 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with the round winner gaining 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and Octagon control. Phillips Arena, Atlanta, Georgia. And tonight's UFC 88 breakthrough is available in high definition. We begin our evening in the welterweight division. Just the second South Korean to ever enter the Octagon, Dong-Young Kim returns to face Ultimate Fighter vet, Cincinnati, Ohio's own Matt Brown. Throughout his stint on The Ultimate Fighter, Matt Brown's focus never wavered as he sought victory in the 32-man competition. That determination remained intact at the season finale in June as he scored a second-round stoppage of old rival Matt Arroyo to solidify his spot in the UFC. Tonight, he'll look to make it 2 in a row in the Octagon as he faces off against Dong-Young Kim.
I look at this as my first big UFC fight. It's against a world-class opponent. Dong-Young Kim was a champion in Korea, so he offers a big challenge and the best fight for me to step up my career.
One of South Korea's fighting pioneers, Dong-Young Kim became only the second fighter from his nation to compete in the UFC when he made his debut back in May. But just showing up isn't enough for this talented judo black belt. And after a stirring victory over Jason Tan at UFC 84, the Stun Gun is ready to take the next step.
I know all UFC fans love my striking and knee kicking, so I'm gonna use all those techniques to knock out the Matt Browns tonight.
Coming up next, the immortal Matt Brown takes on Dong-Young Stun Gun Kim. Wow, what a great atmosphere here in Phillips Arena tonight. Matt Brown, the immortal one, coming off a great run on The Ultimate Fighter Season 7. He was a member of Team Forrest, worked with Forrest Griffin. You see Matt Hume, George Kershell in his corner. Matt Brown feels like he is ready, willing, and able to really make a statement in the welterweight division.
Well, Matt Brown is a very serious dude. If you watched The Ultimate Fighter, you saw that. Very intense, very focused, very professional, and very well-rounded. He's got very good jiu-jitsu, good striking, good chin, great heart, awesome determination, but the most important thing about this guy is his mental toughness. Very strong mentally, breaks guys down, broke down Matt Arroyo in their fight. Just an indomitable spirit, and, you know, it's a perfect matchup for Kim, because Kim is a dynamic fighter himself. This is an awesome matchup.
Matt Brown, the first fight of the night here tonight, a survivor in its own right, because that's how he fights. He likes to turn it into a brawl, then he imposes his will, and as you said, he breaks down his opponents and walks away the victor.
And he's got awesome walk-in music, especially for Atlanta.
You got that right. And the crowd reacts. Matt Brown.
Don't mess with that guy's chew, whatever you do.
No, exactly, no lime juice in the chew.
Uh-oh, this might be better walking music.
Not to everyone in the South. Dong-Young Kim the stun gun, unbeaten in his mixed martial arts career, a 4th-degree judo black belt. He is world class in his judo game. As I mentioned, only the 2nd Korean fighter to fight in the UFC, and he looked very good in his UFC debut against Jason Tan.
It's interesting, Mike, he is actually majoring in judo in college in Korea. I mean, that's how important judo is in Korea. It's a very big international sport over there. They do very well in the Olympics and also all sorts of other judo competitions. And he is a product of that environment. Very good, solid base, awesome throws, and a solid striking game to go with it as well.
Kim, as is Brown, won their UFC debuts. Kim is very aggressive. He's very powerful. He considers his hero in MMA, Anderson Spider Silva. And MMA is a little bit new in Korea, so he kind of holds the mantle right now to represent his country and get other great judo players, great mixed martial artists to compete from Korea and work their way into the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
It's new, but it is exploding in Korea. Korea has always had a gigantic background as far as competition in martial arts and Taekwondo. They've always dominated a Taekwondo circuit, but now the judo players are getting involved, and MMA is just exploding in Korea.
And all over the world.
We're going to see a lot of talented guys come out of Korea.
Dong Hyun Kim set to face off against Matt Brown. Our tale of the tape for this, our first fight of the night, is brought to you by the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley Davidson. The South Korean is 26-year-old. The 27-year-old Matt Brown from Cincinnati, Ohio, 6'1", 6 foot. The reach is identical. This is a great fight to officially start our night at Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And with that, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the sold-out Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia for UFC 88. And now, it's time to begin our first bout of the evening. 3 rounds of fighting in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins with 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, Matt the Immortal Brown! And now introducing an opponent fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins with no losses and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, Dong Young Stun Gun Kim! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee. Welterweight matchup to begin things tonight. The beautiful Ariani. Our entire crew thrilled to be here in the South, Atlanta, Georgia. Going to be a great night. Kim and Brown to start things off.
There you go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
Our fight clock brought to you by BSN, the world leader in physique performance and energy supplements. White trunks for Kim and the black trunks for Matt Brown. Good left.
Yeah, nice left hand. Matt Brown's got a hold of his head, though, and down to the ground. And Kim is an excellent judo player.
Wow.
Matt Brown struggling to get to his feet, but he's giving up his back.
This could be trouble early.
Both hooks are in. Standing, and he's got him up against the cage where he can move his arms and get a good hold of Matt Brown's body. Matt does, oh, very nice.
Gave it up. Matt Brown looking up at the big screen.
Matt turns. He's going to try to turn into him. He's got to get that right arm free.
Don't grab the fence.
Talked about the aggressiveness.
He's got his
how
back again.
powerful Kim is, and look at this.
And Matt Brown tries to shake him over to the front, tries to turn him, but he's got the rear naked choke in from the side.
This could be trouble.
Standing rear naked. As long as Matt Brown can keep that hand from being...
Oh, he's in trouble.
Turn.
Oh,
He got it, though. He got it. But he's in trouble still.
You can see him. Look at the expression on his face.
Kim is very strong. He's got to catch his breath here. What he wants to do is get his right arm around Kim's body. See how Kim is always on his back. He keeps reaching with
And
the hand.
again.
He's on his back again.
Unbelievable.
At least Matt Brown is still standing up.
This could be reminiscent of Matt Hughes, Frank Trigg.
Yeah, he wants to shake him off and turn him around so that he's in Kim's guard. But Kim is keeping a good hold on that arm. Trying to hold on to that back, but he's gonna slip. If Matt Brown can just shake him loose, he can get on top of Kim here. You see him trying to do that, trying to pop his head out. And again, he wants to get his right arm around. And he pops it through, now he's on top. But he's got to be careful he doesn't get armbarred here.
Brown showed good patience, Joe, to be able to get into this position.
He's also in danger of being triangled. Keep an eye on Kim's legs. Good solid defense by Matt Brown.
Absolutely good rear naked choke attempt by Dong-Young Kim. Kim trying to get back to his feet, and he does. Knee to the midsection from Brown. Brown trying to use the clinch. You got to watch for the trips and the judo throws when you're talking about Kim.
Good right hook.
Brown tried to snap that left leg. That one worked. And again he goes high. Matt Brown with the left foot. The left leg went high twice and connected the second time with the head kick. Just over 2 minutes remains in round one. Brown ducked under and delivered a shot to the body of the South Korean. The chant of USA here in Atlanta, Georgia. Phillips Arena.
Matt Brown is keeping the pressure on Kim, and Kim's mouth is wide open. Whoa, spinning back fist attempt.
Brown avoids the takedown for now. Good takedown defense by Matt Brown. Brown was prepared to take on this very tall southpaw with the strong judo background. Brown eliminated on The Ultimate Fighter by the eventual champion, Amir Sadala.
Brown is really excited about this challenge, Mike. He said before the fight that, you know, this is a top-level mixed martial arts fighter, and this is a big opportunity for him to be on the pay-per-view card here. And he's really shown. Look at that. He tries to take Kim down.
Well, Matt Brown dropped immediately to 170 after he competed at 185 on The Ultimate Fighter, feeling this was his best opportunity as a welterweight to have success.
Nice takedown by Kim, but Matt Brown winds up on top, and he's got a choke. He's got to be careful, though. He's got to choke in pretty deep here on Kim, but Kim has his back. This is a strange situation. If Kim can pop his head out, he's on Matt Brown's back. But if Matt Brown holds on to that headlock...
That's like the schoolyard.
See that, though? But that's the problem, is that hook, that left, as soon as that right leg came over. Now Matt Brown wants to turn to him so he can get in his guard, and he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got his back again. Kim has got very good back control.
Under 30 seconds remains in round one.
And you see that hook? He wants to push that left leg through and control Matt Brown's body. Matt Brown's trying to push it off. He still can get it, though, with one leg lock like that. He can get an inverted armbar as well.
10 seconds.
He's working on that. And Matt Brown trying to shake him loose. See him trying to do that? He's shaking his body a little. He wants to get Kim down to the ground.
What an entertaining round one.
Very nice round. Now here is Kim taking down Matt Brown, and Matt Brown scrambles to his feet, but Kim gets that standing rear naked. He gets back control standing, gets the standing rear naked, but Matt Brown just will not give up, just guts it out, pries that arm free, turns into him eventually, and gets out of that position. He was in that bad position several times. And here's a high kick by Matt Brown. Landed, he was moving backwards when it happened, didn't get his full weight into it.
He's that tired. He's that tired. He's very tired. When he tries to clinch, he's trying that inside trip. Look how tired he is. You gotta just get back on your feet. He's very, very tired. He's very tired, man. When you clinch, when you clinch.
In the corner of the South Korean, Matt Hume.
They're thinking that he's very tired, and he did use up a tremendous amount of energy in those positions where he had Matt Brown's back over and over again, hanging on to him, squeezing him, trying to get that rear naked choke.
Matt Hume has worked diligently with the members of the Cincinnati team, if you will. Rich Franklin, George Burgell, Matt Brown.
Matt Brown looks very
Second
fresh,
round, you
too.
ready?
He's in excellent
You
condition.
ready? Let's
Matt
go, come
Brown,
on.
Dong Young Kim, second round. Brown
Nice
comes
leg
out
kick.
aggressively. He's gone for that head kick.
Well, his corner
There it
is
is again.
emphasizing over and over again how tired Kim was. I think he's really going to want to push the pace in this round.
See if Brown tries to change levels again. He worked the body nicely in round one. Yep, there it is again. Oh, man. You like it, don't you?
That's very nice. Good leg kick.
Stuffs it.
Oh, this does not look good. Oh, very nice. Jumping knee, but unfortunately he's on his back now.
This is the angry Matt Brown that everybody talked about on The Ultimate Fighter.
Serious dude.
Come on.
Says, let's bring it on. Let's go.
Good body kick and a nice knee as well. Good Muay Thai knees.
Overwhelming Kim here in the early part of the second round.
Matt Brown
Ducks under and answers.
really pouring it on.
Kim again tried with the straight left. Got his leg, though. Brown again can't be taken down.
Kim might just be looking. There he goes. Drops down. He's got a hold of him now.
His corner
Look at
warned
this
him,
scramble.
too. Matt Brown's corner said, get your base solid. Sink your
Very
base.
nice. Matt Brown is really doing a great job defending the takedown.
UFC 89, Bisping versus Lieben. Saturday, October 18th, we're in Birmingham, England. Tickets available at the National Indoor Arena box office, theticketfactory.com. In the U.S., you can watch it on Spike. Go to 89.ufc.com.
Matt Brown is just relentless in his attack here, Mike. And Kim looks like he might be wilting under this pressure.
Now, his intensity is something that cannot be overlooked. Brown able to weather the early storm, and he's punishing the midsection of Kim with those knees.
And what's really important is that Kim's strength in the first round is evaporating.
Yeah.
His ability to take Matt Brown down and control him, he can't do that anymore.
And we said as Matt Brown entered the octagon, he wants to turn this fight into somewhat of a brawl, and he's kind of done that here in round two.
But Kim is also dangerous off his back. Matt Brown's got to be careful here.
Gloves, huh?
He's looking for rubber guard. He's got a high guard up here, but Matt Brown's going to try to posture up and pop out of this.
Kim
And he does easily.
in his mixed martial arts career. 8-1 there.
That's not a good sign that Matt Brown can get out of that so easily. Would that probably, good up kick.
Good up kick, timed it perfectly.
Look at that. Spinning back fist from the top.
If that's what we're gonna call it.
It was a combination of guard pass punch.
There's traditional ground and pound
Now
now.
he's passing as well.
Try to push those legs aside and get side control perhaps. Or he may be happy to exchange on the feet, and he is.
There he goes, lets him up.
Pushes forward immediately, again with a good clinch.
Nice knee. And it looked like he was trying to take Kim down there.
He thought about it for a second, Joe, and then maybe he said, you know what, I'm getting the better part of this clinch game. I don't want to mess with the ground right now. That one was checked. The right leg came up and blocked that knee attempt to the midsection by Brown. 1:15 remains in the second round. All our fights tonight, 3 5-minute rounds, including our main event of the evening between Chuck Liddell and Rashad Evans. Brown's teammate Rich Franklin on the card tonight. Brown with a great combination. Got out of the way of the big left.
And he's just relentless, keeps pressing forward.
See if he works the body again.
And he's got Kim down.
30 seconds remains in the round.
Kim is exhausted. He gave up that leg really easily. Now he drops his back. Matt Brown looking for an arm triangle here. If he can get his legs free. He's got the arm triangle secured, Mike. He just wants to get that left leg free. Let it go.
10 seconds now, Joe.
He's just working Kim over.
Oh, big
Look at this.
shot to the midsection. Elbows again.
Great round for Matt Brown. Here is some ground and pound by Matt the Immortal Brown. Just constant pressure on Kim, working him over and over again with hammer fists to the body, punches, elbows. Just did not let Kim rest in that round.
When he throws his wild punches, you're selecting him, you're hitting the body, you're doing good. Okay, you just got to keep mixing up the combinations. 2-9.
Breathe. Heart rate down. Heart rate down. Heart rate down.
You got to close in with the combination, get control of the neck, fire the knee. Okay? You're nailing him with the knees. He's turning away from you.
Dong Young Kim needs to do something differently here in round 3.
Well, he had great success early in round 1, but nothing since then.
Always taking the back, it seemed. 4 occasions on Matt Brown early in the fight. No chance of that happening in the second 5 minutes.
All right, third round, you ready?
Matt Brown wants a little support from the crowd here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Brown dancing. Big smile on his face. Will he work the midsection again? He's watching for the big left. He ducked under it through some nice combinations. Kim changed it up a little bit there with the uppercut.
Oh, he forgot his mouthpiece. Look at, he just took a punch and felt his tongue hit his teeth and went, whoa.
Come here, come here. Come here.
Somebody's going to get scolded.
Go!
Here we go. There's that left again, Joe. The hook of Kim is something that Brown's ducked under more often than not.
Kim is looking to try to catch a leg and try to take Matt Brown down, but no success so far. Nice leg kick.
Look at the right leg of Dong Young Kim. Starting to get red, missed with the Superman punch.
There he goes, he shoots, gets double under, there he goes.
And
Now
he's got
his
side
back.
control.
Yep, side control. Press him down. Now, this is the first time since the first round that Kim has been in an advantageous position.
Absolutely.
He's got to take advantage of it. Plenty of time.
See if he tries to mount.
Knee to the stomach, but he's got to be careful. Oh, hasty.
Nice job by Matt Brown.
See, that's unfortunate. He had an excellent position, and he just got just a little too hasty.
Yep, wanted to get to that full mount too quickly. Brown was ready for it. And puts the fight right back on its feet. And Matt Brown's done a nice job of those knees inside, Joe.
Yeah, nice job of pressuring him, keeping Kim working all the time.
Brown takes a look up at the clock. 3 minutes remains in the fight.
Kim looking for a throw, but nice defense by Brown.
That might be one of the most impressive parts of this performance by Brown, because he's dealing with a 4th-degree judo black belt. And he's been able to avoid being taken down on frequent occasion. None of the throws have really worked. Maybe got one foot trip in, Joe. But for the most part, Brown has competed where he's wanted to compete in this fight. He's dictated where this fight is taking place.
He's a very tough guy. You know, that first position in the first round when he had his back, you know, there's a lot of guys who would have been done there.
No question.
But, whoa, big left hook right there. I couldn't tell if that was a punch or an elbow from this angle.
It looked like it was an elbow.
Yeah. He's got a double underhooks again. Now look at the whizzer by Matt Brown, stopping that. Very nice. He used that whizzer to get back to his feet. I mean, when a judo black belt gets double underhooks on you like that, boom, there he goes.
Yep.
Now he's got him down.
Second takedown of this third round.
He's in half guard.
He had side control before and lost it. Brown able to close his guard. Kim's got to score a ton of points here, Joe. Brown's doing a good job of avoiding any damage here.
Yeah, Brown is doing a great job of holding Kim back, pushing him with his hips, pushing his hips back rather with his feet.
You know, one of the things about Dong-Hyun Kim coming into tonight is we knew he never stopped. He's like a buzzsaw in there. Matt Brown has matched that intensity, if not surpassed it this evening.
Oh yeah, I definitely think he surpassed
I'm going to stand you guys up. I'm going to stand you guys up.
That's such a huge thing with fighters, the ability to keep a tremendous pace.
Yep.
Matt Brown looking to do something here. Looks like a triangle. Oh, good elbow by Kim. And another. Matt Brown looking for an arm triangle from the bottom. Kim pops his arm out. Matt Brown's cut a little bit.
Big time cut.
Yeah, we see it now. It is pretty big. Oh yeah, right on the cheek.
Elbow connected, right under the eye. Block that one.
Matt Brown scrambling.
Final 15 seconds of the fight. Brown trying to hold on to a decision victory.
Kim really trying to do some last-second damage here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he got both takedowns in the third round, Joe. Took his back on numerous occasions in the first round. Matt Brown was outstanding in the second. They shake hands, and finally a smile on the face of Matt Brown. Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, Ultimate Refreshment, superior drinkability.
Now here we see the ground and pound of Mr. Kim. A nice elbow right there that cuts open Matt Brown's face.
Think I won?
Oh, yeah.
You think I won?
Nice. Nice job, Matt Brown.
I can't see anything.
He says he can't see anything. Fortunately for him, that happened in that last round.
And the fight's over.
I mean, how many times does that happen where guys get hit by elbows and we don't even know how bad their vision is?
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't look nearly as bad as Thiago Tavares did earlier this evening.
Dong-Hyun Kim hoping he remains unbeaten in his mixed martial arts career. No elbows in Japan when Kim was competing, and he certainly, in his sport, and he certainly utilized it well in the third round. He opened up Matt Brown underneath the left eye.
Good job. What is your shirt? What is your shirt?
My shirt.
Good job, man.
This is such a difficult time for a fighter, as the fate now lies in the hands of the judges.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Come on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Douglas Crosby scores the contest 29-28, Dong Kim. Cecil People scores it 29-28, Brown. And Tony Monak scores the contest 29-28, declaring the winner by split decision, Dong Young-Stung-Gun Kim.
Split decision victory for the South Korean, and he remains unbeaten. What a crazy battle. Joe Rogan is in the octagon.
All right, I'm here with Dong-Hyun Kim. First of all, obviously a controversial decision. The audience has reacted. They're booing it. Ask him to please give us his opinion of how the fight went.
오늘 그 판정을 결과가 났는데 관중들도 이제 야유를 하고 하는데 어떻게 생각하는지.
UFC 팬 여러분께 정말 죄송합니다. 제가 지는 것보다 판정을 더 싫어하는데 제가 많이 부족한 것 같습니다. 앞으로 발전하겠습니다. 기대해 주세요.
I'm very sorry about fans, UFC fans about the decision, going to the decision. I hate to go to the decision, So next time I'm gonna be different. Please, look at me. I'm gonna be different next time.
He had Matt Brown's back early in the first round. He had the choke in. Was he surprised that he wasn't able to finish him?
처음에 1라운드에 뒤에서 백을 잡아가지고 초크를 걸었는데 굉장히 좋았는데 왜 못 끝냈는지 거기에 대해서는.
맷 브라운 선수가 터프했고 힘이 좋아가지고 제가 끝내지 못한 것 같습니다.
Matt Brown was very tough and strong, so I couldn't finish him.
All right, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again. Don Young Kim, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Joe with Matt Brown.
All right, I'm here with a disappointed Matt the Immortal Brown. I personally thought you won the decision. It's obviously subjective. He had your back early in the first round. How much in danger were you?
I was in danger for a second, but he only had it in deep once. So I was okay.
It seemed to me, K-Side, that you controlled this fight with your defense and with your pressure. Would you agree with that?
Whatever, man. I don't fight for judges. I fight for fans, and I fight for finishes. So whatever happens, man, I don't care what judges say. I fight because I love fighting. I love fighting for Atlanta. Whatever, man.
Well, you love fighting for fans. The fans have obviously appreciated your performance this evening. It was an awesome fight, and we look forward to seeing you again. Matt Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
And we will indeed see Matt Brown again. Gracious in defeat, he loses the split decision to the South Korean. Matt Brown from The Ultimate Fighter Season 7. Yoshiyuki Yoshida in the house tonight. Unfortunately, he is not fighting as originally scheduled. Carl Parisian unable to compete tonight due to a back injury. We look forward to seeing Yoshida very soon and hope Carl Parisian gets well and gets back inside the octagon. All right, text voting, we mentioned it earlier, overwhelming favorite early, Chuck the Iceman Liddell. 81% of our fans voting